I'm going to be doing an NMS Survival today. Um, I know I'm not streaming too much these days. Reason being, it's just been a little rough, my body and stuff lately. As I explained on my Twitch yesterday, uh, kind of dealing with a shoulder thing that makes playing for long periods of time a little difficult. Um, and interestingly enough, to kind of deal with that at the moment, I'm actually been playing standing up. So I'm gonna be running NMS Survival today. Not gonna do anything too long. After the survival, I'll probably be done. But I'll be doing it using my assassin. Uh, I try and keep my other ranked characters at the same level. So my samurai, hunter, ronin are all ranked the same. So we won't be using those today. We'll be using the assassin. This is the build. Um, Master Catan, Forbidden Medicine, Assassin's Charm, Sticky Bomb, Smoke Bomb. If you have questions about the build, leave it in the comments or on the chat, and I'll answer it later as to why each one is the way it is. Quick flash of the techniques. Um, Toxic Vanish, uh, Legendary, because I have to have that one perk to be able to hold the Forbidden Medicine. Deadly Nightshade, and then Overshadow. Now, what's going to be interesting with the NMS this week is this reduced healing. So
What
I don't know how
legend
that's going
would
to
you like to
affect
hear?
my build. We'll get to see. And I will be playing with randoms. So I do have the information, like my game chat, muted. So other players won't be able to hear me when this is selected. So that way I can talk and kind of give my feedback on what's happening, and I don't have to worry about anybody either A, hearing it and feeling, if anything, slightly offended. I try my best not to actually call out anybody, in essence, when playing, but at the same time, I will highlight certain things about the gameplay. And that is hopefully so that other people who are listening in on this later can learn something about how to run survivals properly, because teamwork in survivals is something that I notice does not happen a lot. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see here, these are the world mods on the bottom right. The Eyes of Eo are in play this week, and then Ghost Healing is reduced. So, from what that tells me, or at least I think that's how this would work, Ghost Healing would mean any healing that's done either by the Ronins, um, you're healing drums, you're healing items, like if you're picking up items, then there's a heal factor there that should be reduced. And then I do believe this would also affect healing from like Forbidden Medicine.
Let's
It
begin.
should still apply though, it just would be less. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this and let's see how it goes. It shouldn't be too long. Oh, look at this. I'm actually getting dropped into a heavy situation. This is going to be fun. I'm getting dropped right in the fun of it. Ooh, and I'm already stuck in an eye. This is great. This is beautiful. So if something does not hit me, I'm going to be down on my side because I just got hit by the eye as I came in. So this is just totally fun.
Stood ready to fight.
Once I'm up though, hopefully I can be a bit more help. Watch out. Yep.
I owe you.
Thank you. Let's just go ahead and get out of this area. Now that I know where the eye is though, or at least where it's going to be for the most part, I can actually help. Though they probably just need help on this side, so let's fall back to Dojo. Alright. Let's use Master's Katana. I'm gonna use the spear. We hit him with the bomb. Then once we get his health down up, let's clean this up some. Crap.
But we will.
Alright. We got that handled. Okay. There we go. And of course, thanks to team members.
Help! Hurry!
Because yeah, definitely wasn't expecting all that to happen.
The ghosts
Alright.
refused to let each other fall.
So if you jump and roll in, then you can get through that kind of stuff without a problem. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to use that, hit them with another toxic,
Butchered foe after foe.
then get out of there. Then we'll go ahead, ante up. I shouldn't pass under here. So that's good there. I can't see anything, but I'm hoping that the eye's not coming as I'm setting up.
Swift and clean kill.
That should be the majority of them. I don't know why that person's saying, I don't know if they actually need help or if they're just talking about help. Okay,
Of death.
I'll get you
Good of you!
So that's the eye there. That's how you kind of get out of a problem. If you're in ultimate mode, the eye can't hit you. So we see that eye there. We're going to come out of the circle real quick. I'll activate this. And then that allows me to do the double poison. And we're clear.
That wasn't easy. Thank you.
That's the most I can do for y'all at the moment. I need ammo. Unfortunately, because it's a team game, they may have already used the ammo at this point that's available. And to be quite honest, with this, well actually no, they wouldn't have used because it would have been ammo stands. So here's one that works. We're only at only wave 4
The
apparently.
ghosts braced
Okay.
themselves for another battle.
So I'm gonna see if I can get all of the patterns memorized for the eyes. So since they're coming this way, I know there's one that comes up the center. And we have to make sure that we keep an eye out for that one.
A powerful ally to the ghosts.
Into the shadows!
Alright. Immediately go into ult mode so that we can get through the circle without a problem.
We're going to lose it!
And then fell to a ghost. Perfect aim.
Okay, that was annoying. Nope. Okay. I'll go ahead and go straight into barracks.
The ghosts vision began to darken.
Go ahead and activate. Alright. There we go.
For me, met its demise.
They should be okay over there, at least long enough to get their teammates up. And now I can come in and help a bit. Alright.
Thanks. We did it.
Reinforcements were on their way.
I owe you.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Alright.
Bonnie was no match for the ghosts.
Yeah. Alright.
Enemies watched in terror as their allies fell.
See, it's the only thing about having super helpful teammates. There are moments where you kind of need certain things to work for your fighting style.
Ghost brought destruction from afar.
Into the shadows.
We don't have time, y'all. I have 5 concussion bombs.
Help me.
Ghost's wounds sent them to their knees.
Well done.
In that circle somehow. Now here's the thing, this is taking way too long to charge. There we go.
Bonnie's beating heart became silent. Rested a moment.
And that's what I mean by, even though I may wind up going down one more time, who knows, we'll see throughout the match. But that's why you just have to keep your head on a swivel the whole time, especially if you're playing NMS. And so NMS is a great training for hell mode.
The challenge awaited them.
Because you literally have to keep your head on a swivel the entire time. Never be too overzealous, never be too quick to get in on the fight.
Into the shadows.
So we'll go ahead. Now see, he's messing up all my combos. He's going to be helpful.
These corruption cease.
And that's the thing that people don't understand with being helpful.
Samurai still lives.
Because I rely on being able to get certain combos. Ah, crap. So see, that dude decided to sit there and attack me out of nowhere. Literally, if I'm in mid-jump away from the eye, then I get struck by him. So we have 3 people down. He's gonna have to get him first. And then I don't know if anyone actually has the ability to revive someone.
Hooray!
If they can't get to me though, then I'll leave. Because again, this was just a bad one to jump in the first place.
Come on.
Gathered their strength.
Okay. Nope.
Ghost was unstoppable.
Into the shadows.
See, this is the foolishness. Like, everything's so slow for us as assassins that it's not even funny.
Good of you.
Yeah. So this is one where, again, we started out in a bad spot, to be quite frank. Just being real, we started off in a bad spot. and I don't know the stats of the people who were playing, but 9 times out of 10, they probably have fairly underleveled builds too. You know, people can say what they want about being able to carry a team, but when everyone kind of has their different things that they're working on, it's rough.
Listen while I recount
So
an adventure of the
let's
ghosts.
try this again. But this time, what's going to happen? Because it's NMS, I'll be honest. Even though I do have this build here that does the chain vanish. Chain Vanish puts you in a bad spot because you have to wait for the banish to trigger again, so then that causes you to stay in the same place for a short period of time, even after your initial assassination. So for me, I think I would probably be more apt to run this. The other thing is that extra level of Oni damage, trust me, it makes a big difference. Um, it really does. That's kind of the reason why, even with the Toxic Vanish radius, I'm thinking of changing that Toxic Vanish radius to Oni damage on this one too. And I'll probably come back and do that. But so let's go ahead and run this one. And you're going to see kind of what the combat regen does as a benefit.
Which
It
of
makes
these
a
legends
gigantic
interest
difference.
you?
So let's try and run this again. Because as I said, I wasn't trying to play for too long today.
Let's begin.
Just one NMS round. Hopefully the crew I get this time, well, first of all, hopefully we just start off from the beginning instead of me popping in halfway through and not really knowing exactly what the setup is or where I am. That'd be beautiful.
The shadows of war.
Okay, so I think everybody's joining the session slowly. So I'm trying to ping them to join me. Oh, I guess I'll wait until they all kind of fall in. So we'll go ahead, get rid of him.
He was no match for the ghosts.
Get some black powder bombs out on the field. And then we gotta deal with the fact that he has a bit of bing bang to him. That's why that poison is always good, because the poison stops when you have to deal with different things. See? So quick. And then we get rid of him.
Watched in terror as their allies fell.
Oh, we're clean already. Now let's check our stats real quick. So we're running with 2 120s and 1 111. I'd rather all 120s, but 111 is fine. As long as he's got good gear and he can play, he'll be fine. I'm not getting hit by him. My main goal is to stop the Tengu. See, all you have to do is just break him down. And then we'll get rid of you. There we go. There we go.
Ghost called out for help.
Pretty sure they've got him. If I need to, I'll get involved, but I shouldn't need to.
Into the shadows.
No. So that's that.
I won't let you fall. Thanks.
If I had enough, I'd take care of the next one.
Thanks.
So, Tengu.
Thank you.
Going after the Tengu now. So Tengu's down. And that's what I mean by keeping the head on a swivel. Second you see an enemy charging up, you gotta stop him. Alright. Well, that was a waste of an ultimate.
Don't worry, I'm here. I owe you. Appreciate it. I'll return the favor.
So yeah, see, we got a good team this time. We have a pretty good chance of getting through this one. All right.
The ghosts could sense more enemies on their way.
That's the only thing, though, is
My
that
thanks. You're a worthy ally.
people will sit there and not hear the ping part. Is like, get out of the circle. But see, this is the other thing. You don't fight this far from the circle if you can avoid it. Because then you gotta deal with that. So they're going that way. I'm gonna go help this person because, again, you have to know how to split off and kind of do what you need to do in the other areas. So he's obviously got himself caught. But as I said, I'm gonna do what my job is, which is to defend this area. Then close the circle. Then go back. Cool.
Their enemies.
So see, that tells you that everybody actually knows how to fight because of the speed at which we're able to finish
I'll
off the
return the
wave.
favor.
The enemy gathered their forces for another assault.
Again, that speed tells you a lot. So we have this circle here. Thankfully, bombs are not limited to the circle. So you can set up and then just take a few of them out in here. And then that's clean. Keep an eye out for the circle and you're done there. I'm gonna go this way and try and stop them at barracks. Alright.
Ghost attacked. As did we.
Feel my blade! Assist me!
There we go. So jump and roll like that. But you have to be ready for it ahead of time. Somebody's stuck. I won't be able to get there in time. Okay, they did. Cool. He's got that honestly, but yeah.
We can rest a moment. Don't worry, I'm here. Thank you. I owe you.
See, so we're doing pretty good. And everybody's getting some kills too, so not a bad look. So one of the things that you can do also with Shadows of War is if you can, there's a reason the battlefield's set up like this. Like, play if you need to from up here. Because then that allows you to have a much better situation in terms of being able to fight. Now, this is just one of the ways to fight. Ow. The annoyance is that.
Swift and clean kill.
Alright. They should have him. Never mind. Okay. up. Oh, and I didn't realize this is a healing hole. Awesome. One, two,
Ghost
three,
turned the army to its realm.
four.
I'll return the
Now,
favor.
I'm be honest, that was luck
You're a worthy ally.
in terms of me not getting stuck in the circle. That was actual luck.
Your soul is mine.
There's somebody in the circle.
Glad that's over. We're stronger together. A worthy ally. You have my thanks.
So again, this is how you play it. Because see, people are not going down for the most part. We're doing a good job of keeping the team dynamics together. But always listen for that sound. And as I said, you have all these different areas from which to play. People want to play down here, but in an NMS, you don't have to play like that. You can play up top on these. And if you're a hunter, then definitely you should never even touch the ground if you try to when Eyes of Eo is in place and you're in Shadows of War. Like, why are you even on the ground at all? Oh, he's trying to... Oh, okay, I got you. I don't know why they're trying to get defensive bonus objectives, though. We can't get some of those. Because I don't think the bonus objectives for this one can be won by us and all of them. But that's fine. We can try that. I'll gladly give it my best, but the problem is that there's a high chance of you getting stuck in a situation like that. I'm not about to come in there and get halfway murdered trying to clean up in the circle.
For me, beating heart became
My personal opinion on that is that it's more important for us to win and less important to try and get the bonus objectives. Now, I'm sure people will disagree with me saying this, but my personal opinion is if you do not have a hunter, there's no point in you stressing over bonus objectives because you will die. Because it's not made for that. Like the hunter's made for bonus objectives. Every other character's made for killing stuff. Just being real. You can pull it off to a certain degree if you have like an assassin with a blowgun, but otherwise, yeah, no, not really. Wasn't made for that.
We took them all down.
But actually, they did a good job of clearing it. I'm surprised. So probably the Ronin guy probably used a ton of combination of black powder bombs and then probably concussion bombs. Either that or he probably used some of like the either a fire thing or something like that. But he doesn't have the fire ult, he has healing ult, so I don't know. With Assassin, it's pretty easy to get that kind of kill if you have Chain Banish. Or if I was running darts, but I'm running neither right now. So this is a bit more complicated for me. I'm gonna have to get him.
Ghost return.
He'll be in the circle. So yeah, we didn't make it. Again, if I had done Chain Poison Banish, sure. But not with what we have right now. Now see, that's a danger point, because that's Tengu in there. So you gotta use a bit of strategy when it comes to Tengu. I can't help him yet because of the circumstances. Now I can. 1, 2, 3.
Ghost attacked swiftly.
So now we just need to go over here and help them. If there's any cleanup that still needs to be done. It looks like they're managing though. That looks like their last enemy, so they got that.
The cries of the ghost's
Appreciate it.
enemies
You're a
grew
worthy
silent.
ally. Don't worry, I'm here.
He's gonna get
You
caught
have my
9 times out of 10. Oh, okay. He has nice
You
runs
have my
on him.
gratitude. Appreciate it.
A great challenge
So,
came to the ghost.
We have some going to dojo. As I said, it's easier to just stay up here half the time. Gotta be using his ult. So I'm headed to stable then, because they got that.
Struck from a distance.
So that's what you do when you're trying to use very calm, very coordinated use of bombs to take out areas. You see how we did that? So that the whole time most of the enemies have been removed just with bombs.
Ghost.
And now I have my ult again. And it was just
The
all
enemy
clean.
lost some of their strongest warriors to the ghosts.
Heal up. I won't let you fall. You're a worthy ally. You have my thanks. I owe you. Thanks.
So again, Eyes coming back. And that's why, as I said, again, multiple ways to play this, but some of the best ways are probably to just stay out of the culling floor. If the culling floor is down here, this is where the eyes are, and just don't be on the floor half the time, and you'll probably be okay. Now they have Tengu problems over there. So what I'm going to try and do is get close enough to throw one of those out. There we go with that. I'm going to wait a bit. And then that way, so that way I'm out of the line of fire.
The enemy
There we go.
failed to counterattack.
Had to give it a second to be able to pull off some massive stuff, but it worked. So let's clean them up quick.
Gave everything they had.
Stay out of the circle while doing it. And we should be good to go. Gonna pick up that extra item. And you have to be really careful with these circles. You never know. You have to remember the patterns to try and figure out when they're going to come back around.
Ghost
That's
returned
him.
before me.
So now all I have to do is just stand around and clean this circle. And then we go help on this side. Yep.
We can rest a moment. Thank you. You're a worthy ally. Thanks.
That's one of those, just don't even worry about it, regroup somewhere
The
else.
enemy had not finished their
Okay.
assault.
So with this one, again, you have to be careful because you don't set up in the right place and you're not paying attention. It is very easy to get damaged in this section.
Shadows.
Alright, that's one. Ah, crap. He went in. Okay. Jump. Dang it. So apparently you cannot jump up and through, which is kind of bad off in my opinion. We know that one's gonna come back. He should be able to handle that himself, hopefully. There we go. Clean. 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 That's what we call good work. Alright. Oh, come on.
Ghost's wounds sent them to their knees.
Alright. So now we're going. They've got that now. Because again, if they've already gotten healed up, they should be fine. So I'm going to close this circle and then go help them. Because 9 times out of 10, they're fighting an archer. Just being real. Now that shouldn't have happened. But I forgot the pattern. It goes forward and then to the comes over, then forward. So no matter if I tried to roll forward or not, I wouldn't have been able to beat it in terms of its movement. So that was my bad.
The enemy sent their strongest men to battle.
So they have some come in the stable. Now this is toxic clouds. With toxic clouds, you have to be really careful as to how you're going to fight toxic clouds. They should really not be fighting far away from each other, but that's a whole other discussion, I guess. Okay, so it's really important for us to remember where everything's set up in this area. That was close, but that was clean. Ah. Alright.
Swift and clean here.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go back in. Because, yeah, there's always gonna be that one enemy that gets through. Woo. Not worth it. Alright. There we go.
That wasn't easy. You're a worthy ally.
This was
Don't
ridiculous.
worry, I'm here. Thank you. Thanks. I owe you.
So now I'm about to actually go get some real ammo so that I don't have to worry as much again. There we go. The next thing that I'm going to do this round is play a little bit differently. We're going to play in blind spots now. So, watch the Eye of EO pass, and then find the blind spots, and that's where we're going to play from. There are already 2 of them, no 3, heading to that side. I'm going to let them do what they're going to do for now. Okay, now this is when you get involved. The second gong, also going to the same area, get involved. Again, we're going to play from blind spots. So, from right here, we're going to get in here. Set up in this area where it's a definitive blind spot for the eyes. Then we can go ahead and clean up in these different spots. Alright. We just have to now make sure that we don't get caught as we're moving from point to point. All clean. He's gonna go ahead and activate his ult. That's fine. I can hear the eye coming from behind for a bit. Once we're doing that, we're done with him.
We're done there. They needed to prepare for reinforcements.
We're stronger together. Thanks.
The ghosts readied themselves for another attack.
So that's what I mean by playing mostly from blind spots. Now there's also spawn camping, but I don't tend to like spawn camping. I don't do that normally, so I'm not going to advertise or show that. My personal opinion. Because we have a good Ronin, that's the reason I didn't worry too much about, you know, jumping in and really assisting on that front. Because then that requires me having to double back and leave this area. Alright. Okay, that's clean. Nope. Alright. We're clear there. I don't even see the other guy. There we go.
Never saw it coming.
You're a worthy ally.
So now the last person is, oh, they got him. So see, clean. So that's what we're rolling at the moment, which is honestly pretty good. They're all doing a really good job. And this is what you like to see. Everybody's holding their own pretty well. Yeah. Okay, so you see how I'm coming around the corner kind of soft like that. And that's because you're trying to make sure that you can see what is and is not in the area. Okay, cool. Ow. Nope, I'm not going to play fair anymore. Look at the amount of enemies that are running through here. It's crazy. And then the fact that they have the wildfire bonus is just nuts because of how much damage it does to the NP. So someone made it through. There we go. I actually had to jump skip to dodge him. There we go. That's done. Nope. Alright, keeping the head on a swivel.
No hesitation.
Again, whole time, head on a swivel, head on a swivel. See, there's the eye again. Yeah, let's just get out of that fire because it's annoying. Pull up. Okay, he's got it. Cool.
Appreciate it. We're stronger together. You have my gratitude. You're a worthy ally. Thank you.
We're actually doing a really good job of cruising through at this point. Doing really great on the time bonus. Not so much the bonus objectives, but in terms of completion bonus and time bonus, we're doing good.
The enemy refused to retreat.
So, again, running to the outside. he's gonna run ahead, I'm actually gonna. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stand back, wait for that to pass, and then kind of get in here, and then clean up the ones. Come on. This is going to be a bit of a challenge, but what's life without one of those, right?
Ghosts attacked by it as they will.
And that, my friends, is how you dodge roll like a G. Okay. Looks like we're clean at this area. Oh, never mind. Alright.
I owe you. I won't let you fall. Thank you.
Again, there's a skill to it all. Just gotta figure out the rhythm, and then that's it. See, and this is what I meant by that reduced healing. You can see how slow it is when he drops the healing circle or anything else, really. So all three of them are running in that direction. No offense, that's not a great use of resources unless the second gong sounds there. So then I'm going to go this way. I do have to remember that that eye is behind me, though. So I'm going to lure them here, then set off the barrel. Whoop. And remember to dodge back sometimes. There's no shame in backing up. Now, why'd I do this? So that way I could set them up for that next ult. We're going to set this up here. These are just some clean, some really clean, easy assassinations. And then there's stop back there. So now I'm just going to wait. There's no point in me getting killed trying to go in there to catch them up close first. They should have gotten him by now. Cool. So that's the last one, looks like. There we go. Again, clean.
We can heal here.
Yeah, just strike it. Doesn't matter. We're at the last anyway.
Don't worry, I'm here. Thanks. I'll return the favor. Thank you.
The ghost knew they needed to focus on the powerful new threat.
Yep. Never get struck by the bears. Bears are your worst enemy. So, I there's skills to this. You just wait to hear for the eye. Whole time. Watching for the eye. Watching for the eye.
You heard my thanks.
Ghost entered the battle once more.
You have
Combined power of the ghost is too much for the enemy.
Thank you.
That's how you clean up.
I won't let you
The
fall.
threat now vanquished. The ghost prepared to move onward and challenge new foes.
And even without doing all the bonus objectives, we made it on the leaderboard. And this is not Friday. This is what, Sunday, I think, right? So yeah, that means that we've, you know, NMS already been out for 2 days and we still made it on the leaderboard. So that was clean. Oh, I didn't even get a thing of my
Relax a
stats.
moment.
At least I
Listen
don't know if
to
I
these
did.
tales.
Did I? Because normally speaking, I do actually take pictures of all my stats at the end. Did I grab them that time? No, I forgot to. But yeah, it was still clean. I saw like 160 able to get through without the deaths. So that's just, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Definitely thankful for the team, but in overall, I think we all did a good job in there. And so yeah, that's NMS Survival. Um, Again, I'll roll through my build one more time. And my build is not as broken probably as it could be, because to be honest, the easiest way to make it super broken would probably be to run Spirit Kunai or Kunai, because then after you use the Toxic Vanish once, or combine Toxic Vanish with Chain Vanish, then come back up with the Kunai, you could probably queen a whole wave very easily just with those three things back to back. Not even have to stress. I use the sticky bomb more so because it does give me that extra level of challenge, and I personally don't like to ever be considered someone who's stealing kills, because that's really what kunai are good for. Is you wait until someone else does the damage, and then you run in and you blast through all the enemies. But a lot of people like to have the opportunity to fight, the enemies on their own, and they should feel rewarded for that. So that's why I normally just use a sticky bomb. But yep, so that's my build. It's been fun. This is another run, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.